Hello, welcome in. This is going to be a quick one. Sorry for the delay in the beginning. I know you guys were waiting. Um, yes. So today's topic, as you can tell from the title, is that you created life. You created life. I think we need that reminder as moms to know like you're a creator of life. You created life. Do you realize that? Do you realize that you are a creator of life? Do you realize that? I don't think we talk enough about that. I don't think we talk enough about the fact that we are literal creators of life. Like we brought a whole child into this life. And we forget about how powerful we are. We forget about that. We forget that we are a creator of life. We're the ones who brought a child into this world, nurtured a child for over 9 months. Um, our body was the source of everything for this child. Our body literally nurtured this child, gave the child food, nutrients, and we brought life into this world. Like, do we ever take time to actually think about that? I don't think we do. Hello, Amanda. Welcome in. I don't think we do talk about that enough. Like, we literally create life. Literally. We brought life into this world. And we're over here, a lot of moms, and I was there feeling so down, depressed, unhappy. But we forget that we're the creators of life. You don't have to sugarcoat it. You don't have to try to, downplay what you did. You brought life into this world. You brought a whole child into this world. So don't play yourself small. Don't play like a little insignificant person. You are extremely significant. Without you, your child would not be here. Without you, this world would not go on. Without mothers, life as we know it would end. Without mothers, reality would end. There would be no human beings. Every person you see on the road came from a woman. Every person you see came from a woman. Every person you see came from a mother. So because of that, that's why I had this topic today. You are the creator of life. So stop acting like you don't matter. You better put your head up high, hold your head up high, and know your true value. Do not play yourself small. Do not try to downplay, and don't try to act like what you did was not huge. It's a huge deal. Motherhood literally is a huge deal. Becoming a mom is a huge deal. Having a baby, giving birth is a huge deal. Do you know that you could have died? Hi, Steven. My night is going amazing. How was your night? You know that you could have died giving birth? Do you know that? Hi. Hello. It is a huge deal. Hi. Yes. Hello. Line Simi forever. I'm good. How are you? You could have died giving birth. I don't think we talk about that enough. You could have died. Oh, thank you so much. You could have literally died bringing life into this world. Can you imagine that? Like the risk that you took just to bring life into this world. You could have died. So hell no, do not play yourself small. Don't act like you're not a significant person in this world. You are significant. You are important. You do matter. And you need to really, really, really push yourself. Push yourself further. Ask yourself, why do you feel like you don't matter? Why do you feel like you don't deserve this? Right? And yes, exactly. Oh, thank you so much, Stephen. Yes, you should start a channel about mental health. I think you should. Do it today. I challenge you. Start the channel today. Sorry for the background noise, guys. This is motherhood. This is motherhood. We bring lives into this world, we nurture them, and we take care of them. And we do things at the same time. I'm doing YouTube Live. Like, the stuff we do is amazing. Sorry, guys, for the sound. I just wanted to hop on real quick. This won't be too long of a video. Yes, Jared, before modern medicine, life was different. I mean, in other countries, they're still not able to have women survive most of the time when they give birth. In many places, they don't even have light when they deliver a baby. When I was born in a very remote rural village. Do you know that I visited that place a couple years ago where I was giving birth, and it took my breath away. Like, I was speechless. I was like, "What?" There was no running water. It still is no running water at that place. I was delivered at a, what do they call it? A community health center. So not even a hospital. There's no electricity there. I mean, come on. Think about it. Think about it. Like, many people, when they deliver, you don't know if they're gonna live or die. I mean, that's the reality of being a mom. So because of that, don't play yourself small in motherhood. Do not play yourself small. Oh, yes, thank you, Stephen. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. A hypnotherapist. Wow, that sounds so interesting. That sounds really interesting. Wow. What made you get into hypnotherapy? What do you like about it? You should start the channel today. I challenge you. The hardest part is starting. So, I mean, like, I went back to where I was delivered, and it was just like so humbling. All the risk that my mom took to bring me into this world. And back then, there was no pain medicine, at least where my mom delivered. And back then, no pain medicine, no option for that. No one even thought about that. Like, you just push the baby naturally, no pain medicine, no pain relief. There's a high risk of death. Like, and this is what they did. And then you want to sit here and tell moms that they don't matter, that they're insignificant, that they should just push through and suffer, and that they're not hardworking, that they're lazy, that they're not doing enough. Oh, no, 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 that is unacceptable. And the worst part is when another mother tells you that. Isn't that so ironic? Another mother is telling you, "Oh, you're not working hard enough. You're not pushing yourself hard enough. You're not struggling enough. Other people do more than you." I mean, come on, guys. We got to do better, especially the moms, especially women. So, Stephen, let me hear more about this. You said it helped you with your anxiety, and it's helping you settle. You've helped people with stress, pain, sleep, anxiety, addiction, and weight loss. Yeah, you're right. The narratives we put on moms is so tough. Wow, Stephen, create that channel and let me know. I would love to watch your videos. I'm very interested in that. That sounds so cool. Mental health is important. It's the missing key that we don't talk about enough. And in my channel, we talk about it in the case of motherhood, but in your channel, I would love to see how you explore that, and really share what you do to others. I'm sure it's going to be very, very helpful. For me, in this, like, the motherhood realm, I just see like too many moms are suffering. Too many moms are suffering. Too many moms are playing it small. Too many moms are trying to please other people and trying to do everything, be everything for everybody. And then we forget ourselves. We forget ourselves in this equation. We forget who we are. We forget who we're meant to be. We forget the power that we have within us, right? So I am a mom who I've been through a lot of the emotional part. I've been through the mental health challenges. And I want you to know that it's like a different darkness that you go in if you're depressed, if you're anxious during motherhood, because you don't have as much time to recover and spend on yourself. You don't have the luxury of, like, okay, I'll just stay in bed all day, right? Because you have these little tiny babies who are really just looking out for you to take care of them. So you don't have the time to be like, "Oh, let me just stay in bed all day." Like, we can't do that. We don't have any sick days. I tell people that I work 24/7, 7 days a week, no days off, no sick days, no PTO. No PTO, right? So for you guys to just sit here and say, "Oh yeah, moms should push through, push through. You should be able to do it all, do it all. You shouldn't need any help." I don't accept that. I do not accept it. I tried it. I tried that lifestyle and I burned out. I burned out pretty rapidly and pretty deeply, and I'm not doing that ever again. No. It's not a joke to me. Like, this mental health and motherhood, it's not a joke. It's not just something that's trending. It's not just something to get likes. Like, it's really a deep, deep issue that needs to change in this world. For mothers to be the ones who make us alive. No one here came out except for through a woman, except for by a mother. So why don't we take care of mothers more? Why don't we let moms rest more? Why don't we think more about mom's mental health? If everybody came from us and we would not be here without mothers, shouldn't mothers be like the top of the priority list? I mean, what? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Maternity leave is like basically non-existent in the United States, which is the country that I live in. Maternity leave sucks. If you are a nursing mother, right? So breastfeeding, pumping, things like that, then you are going to struggle when you go back to work. Does your workplace have accommodations? Are you even comfortable with that? Like asking your boss, oh, I need to be accommodated for because I'm breastfeeding. Or is your boss going to be upset because you need to take breaks on a regular basis? Ooh, so you're asking, do I think that a hypnosis video um helping new moms would help people? Absolutely. Absolutely. That would be such an interesting video. And I'm so interested to know how that would look. Like, I'm so interested. I bet like moms need different ways to heal their mental trauma. And if you can bring hypnotherapy in I assume that there's no medication with hypnotherapy. So that's always a good advantage for mothers because a lot of mothers are breastfeeding, right? So we're very cautious of the medicine that we take. So if your mental health treatment could not have medicine in it, I think that's a big advantage for moms, especially new moms. So yeah, you should definitely explore that. Definitely do it. And then when you create that channel, make sure you let me know on my page, on my YouTube or my TikTok or my Instagram. Let me know so that I can watch the video because I'm so interested. Okay, so it's just a way to relax and focus from the birthing process. Wow, that's interesting. No medication. The only issue, it doesn't work on everyone. Well, nothing works on everyone, right? So I think it's great. What I was wondering too is like if you can teach pregnant women about hypnotherapy, teach them, and they use it when they're pregnant. And I wonder if it could help them when they're in labor too. I'm just thinking of that as another like way that women can manage the labor process. If they can implement it, like do you teach them and they can implement it on their own, or is it a guided session? How does that look? Because labor is something that I think women would really benefit from being able to alter their mental state so that they're able to cope with the pains of labor and the stress of labor. Very interesting. Wow. Yeah. So just remember, you guys, you brought life into this world. Use that in your mind every day. I created life. If you're feeling like someone's trying to make you feel less than or insignificant, tell yourself, I create life. I created life. I brought life into this world. Me. Like, I did that. Oh my gosh. So sometimes if it's like as you're going through your day, you may see challenges, things come up, and you're like, wait, I am able to do hard things. I can do hard things. I can figure this out. Let me sit back and try to figure this out because you know what? I do hard things. I created life. I created life. Tell yourself that I created life. I'm a creator of life. Oh my goodness. Like me just saying that, like I feel like superwoman. Superwoman. Like honestly, I'm like you guys need to add that into your manifestations or your daily affirmations, your visualization. Remember that you create life. Like remember that process of being pregnant. A baby grew in you and like just from two cells. When I was pregnant, I used to think about that all the time, like the amount of growth happening in my body 2 cells goes to 4 cells, goes to this, goes to that, boom, boom, boom. Then now you're having organs form. From 2 little cells, you have tissues and organs and a whole system, the nervous system, the brain forms from 2 cells. And this could not happen if I didn't create life, right? And so, Stephen, you were saying usually you have to do a test to see if you can be hypnotized or not. There are hypnobirthing classes. Very interesting. It's more self hypnosis or something. You could do that with a partner. That's so interesting. So, I have a funny story. When I was in high school, for our senior trip, we went to like this historic boat or something, like a ship. And then like it was docked the whole time, but that was the location for our senior trip. And then we had a person there was hypnotizing people. That was part of like the entertainment. And he hypnotized, like he asked either volunteers, I think he took volunteers or he selected people to be hypnotized, and I was selected. And I remember I remember that process. However, I will tell you it didn't work for me because I knew I was trying to be hypnotized. Like I knew, I was aware during the whole process. I will say that. But there was like this moment in the beginning where I feel like I was hypnotized a little bit, or there was like this moment of like being subdued. However, I became aware that I was being hypnotized for the rest of it. And so that's why I would say that I don't think it worked on me for the rest. But I do remember in the beginning, it was very, I felt that subdued, like kind of like I didn't know where I was type of thing. But I don't know. It was a mixed, I was kind of maybe probably going through like the mixed states. But that was very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So yeah, I would love to see how that plays out. It's very interesting because I mean, moms need more ways to manage their reality state and to try to create a reality that works for them. So that'll be great. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you. I said, let me hop on really quick and really just remind you that you are a creator of life and you need to know about that. Thank you so much for sharing, Stephen. That's so interesting. I learned something new today. Thank you. So I'll see you guys on the next live. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment on videos, and interact. I love interacting with people. So go ahead and share what you think about my channel, connect. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.